So today's January 19th, 2015. Not just Martin Luther King Day, but Momofuku Ando Day 4.
There's so many choices. What do I do? I'm the one and only Ramen Rater. What do I do?
So for those of you who don't know who Momofuku Ando is, he's the guy who invented the instant noodle back in 1958. Since then, they've gotten extremely popular. They're everywhere. Well, he also invented the cup noodle, and that's the theme for this year's Momofuku Ando Day. I had been looking for a special cup noodle for a long time, and then I did an interview for this magazine out of Japan. Noticed it opens on the opposite side. And I did this little magazine interview, and they asked if they could send me anything for my trouble, and I'd heard about these really neat things called emergency cup noodles. Hopefully that looks okay there. But yeah, it's literally a can of cup noodles. In case of emergency, in case of zombie apocalypse or what have you. I got these about a year ago, and the expiration date is 4 of 16. So this actually, I got two of them. I got this one and another one that's around here somewhere. But oh, here it is. And this is chicken ramen. It looks like it has some extra stuff with it, but this one might have to wait until next Momofuku Ando Day. Hey, you know. Emergency ramen. So yeah, I am going to crack open this cup noodle for the first time ever. So check it out. Also, I'd like to happily announce that my wife and I are expecting a child. We don't know the gender yet, so we're just calling the baby Nib, N-I-B, Nib. So pretty soon we'll know, but here's what we got to see couple days ago.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Yeah, so he's pretty active, you know, or she, I don't know. It's Nib, so anyways, yeah, let's go. All right, so here we go. We got a can. It says that it's got 2 servings in here. Let's see if this will show up alright. Basically, showing that there's 2 cups, 2 forks, 2 noodle cakes. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a moist towelette of sorts, and then maybe some added seasonings. So what we got here is basically these are the instructions: 3 minutes and 330 milliliters of water, boiling water that is. And here's the back of the can. I will also add in some pictures below the post on this, and if you're looking at this on YouTube, you can look in the comments or the info and see what you get there. So you got a lid. I guess this is kind of an unboxing. I've never seen anybody do that. Special card with some information, and maybe if somebody can translate what it says, that would be awesome. I have no idea what this pertains to. And look at that. Alright. I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while, so I'm imagining the scent of a Japanese instant noodle factory will waft out of this can like no other. Actually doesn't smell like much of anything. If anything, it smells kind of like French fries. So let's see what we got here. We've got, indeed, as shown on the container, we've got 2 noodle cups, I'm hoping these are the these are the seasonings. Looks like there's some shrimp and some other goodies in there. That's one of the seasonings. And here's another. Ooh. And then the noodle block. And, you know, for traveling from Japan and being in a metal can, you know, I haven't opened it yet though, but this looks to be in pretty good condition, so that's awesome. This was the little package that came with it is not a moist towelette. It's that silica gel. It says oxygen absorber. So this will make sure that the contents of the can stay dry for long periods of time. And then we've got second noodle block. Also looks to be in pretty good condition. And included forks. These look to be of a very standard design that will go into the included fork jar. Although these have little Nissan logos on the right there. That's kind of cool. If you're wondering, here is the included fork jar. It's rather large, lofty, and I need to kind of transplant everything into a different jar. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, you know. I generally use forks that I wash, so yeah. So now that we've opened it up and everything, I'll go ahead and take some pictures, and then why don't you join me in the kitchen? Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do now is basically assemble the cup and then add water, cook it up, you know, all that good stuff. So right now we just have an empty cup, and I took one of the blocks out of the package. Here's what the noodle block looks like, and kind of the whole story of the cup noodle was Momofuku Ando was on an airplane trip, and he noticed people taking instant noodles and putting it in their coffee cups, and he thought, hey, cool, portable, so let's figure out a way to make instant noodles in a cup. Well, one problem they had is they were trying to make the machines put the noodles down into the cup, and I guess that just kind of jabbed at it and broke the noodles or something. But so what they did, or what he figured out, was instead of having it go down, flip the cup over and have the noodle block here and have it go. So it's already in the right shape, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over and drop it in the cup, and as you can see, it fits quite nicely. Then we have the nice flavoring and garnishes. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but let me get on the other side of this thing. Yeah, so it looks like there's a bunch of shrimp. Yeah, a little shrimp, some dehydrated scrambled egg, and these little tiny, I don't know, they almost look like little kibbles, but usually when I've seen these things in Nissan Cup products, it's either dehydrated pork or beef, and I'm going to say I just don't know on this one. But basically, dropping all that stuff in the top. There's a little bit of powder seasoning in with it too. Not seeing a lot, maybe a little bit of of vegetable matter. Maybe a little bit of green onion. Yeah, there's some green onion. And this is what we end up with. So the next step is to add in some boiling water. Alright, so the package said 330 milliliters of boiling water, and that's what I measured out, and that's what's in this pot. So right there. And let's give that about 3 minutes. Alright, and after 3 minutes, here's what we have. Alright, so the first thing I usually try when I'm doing a review is the broth. It has a salty and a soy flavor going on. Now for the noodle. They kind of have the standard cup noodle flat noodle style to them. Now the back in there. So you've got egg. It's a scrambled egg. Unsure of what it is, meat substance. I'm guessing pork. Now it had a slight crunch to it, which I didn't expect exactly, but. And then the shrimp. Quite nice. For a cup. 4.25 stars. The broth and the noodles are all right. They're not stellar. I don't know. They're nothing that makes me go wow. But the added ingredients, the egg and shrimp, are very nice. Although the pork seemed a little. Maybe it could have used another minute, but. Of course, while I eat it, it'll have another minute, so I think it'll probably end up fine. So, yeah, 4.25 stars for this emergency Nissan cup noodle. And let's have a look at it over at the table. Alright, so there you have it, the emergency cup noodle right here, right out of the can. So, if you are ever in an emergency and you can find yourself one of these cans, you're going to be eating pretty good. I mean, normally what I would add to something like this would be some narutomaki, maybe some kamaboko, more green onion, more shrimp, more everything, you know. I like to load everything on, make it look nice and taste even better. But then again, all my reviews are based on the base product. So basically what you saw earlier is the exact way that I review all the products that I review on the ramenrater.com. So anyways, happy Momofuku Ando Day, and yeah.
There's so many choices. What do I do? I'm the one and only Ramen Rater. What do I do? There's so many choices. I'm the one and only Ramen Rater. There's so many choices. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm the one and only Ramen Rater.